Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Blu-ray edition of Ridley Scott's Gladiator. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Gladiator is available on 4K Blu-ray. And I'm a big fan of this movie. I think it's one of my favorite Ridley Scott films, definitely in the top 4 or 5. And it has kind of an iconic status at this point. It's really just a very epic type of movie. Well done, crafted fight scenes are amazing, and just some great acting. Cinematography is spectacular. I really don't think there's a weak performance here, and just an awesome movie. I go back to it constantly. I watch it at least once a year or so, and having it on home media, if you've got a good setup or even simple surround sound, this thing will sound amazing. But we're going to touch on all that, all the picture quality and audio of the 4K in just a moment. But before we do that, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have Gladiator slipcover edition. Recently they released a steelbook version of the film, so you can still pick that up in stores. So there we have the front, and then the back, spine, and then interior, and just, basic coloring for the discs. So, alright, enough of the unboxing. Let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Gladiator on 4K has a 2:3:5 aspect ratio, and it supports HDR10 as well as Dolby Vision. So for purposes of this review, I'll be talking about the Dolby Vision. So how does it look? I always enjoyed the Blu-ray edition of Gladiator. I think it looked really nice there, but I will honestly say that I feel that the 4K with the added benefit of Dolby Vision really just bumps us up to a whole new level, at least picture quality wise. It looks spectacular. Now, film grain is appropriate here. It is consistent throughout the film. I didn't have any issues with blotchiness or rough spots. It looked good. But with the Dolby Vision, oh man, this thing looks great. I think color levels in particular really pop. Just the overall costuming, that a lot of the wear and costumes look great. They stand out, and they give you a nice little bump in natural color. Saturation is appropriate. For level of detail, I think it's really enhanced here. Up close shots with skin textures look fantastic. You really see the sweat beating off the Gladiator. It gets a nice little bump up in resolution. I think it makes everything just a little more alive. Black levels are also done appropriately. They're nice and deep. Plenty of nighttime scenes show this off, and any light contrasting is done very well. Overall, I think that the picture quality with the 4K edition of Gladiator really stands out. Now, I will say there are a couple of soft spots that are sprinkled throughout the movie that I think it's just more or less the, filmmaking process to the little limitation there. But I think for the most part, it's a very standout visually for picture quality and 4K. For the audio portion of Gladiator on 4K, we're given a DTS-X soundtrack, and this thing is alive. It really just, talk about a dynamic soundstage, an experience in home theater that few discs can really replicate. Just the overall nature of the film lends itself to something really special in that area. This thing is completely immersive. Everything works here. Ambience, action, it's all equally done well. It puts you in the movie. It really does. And it's very alive and just a very fantastic sounding overall experience. The dialogue, and there's a lot of the action that's right up front, and it's handled very well. The mid-levels and the rears, they handle everything from action, ambience, just the atmosphere of the movie. The score just is very, filling in those particular speaker placements, and it really just, it works overtime here. The height speakers are done. There's a lot of use there. There's a lot of discrete channel and also complementary activity. So it really kind of just puts you in, just when they're shooting the arrows in the air, and it just feels like it's coming right on top of you. And there's other moments with musical cues that really just liven up the top part of your soundstage. The LFE is very aggressive. It's very heavy. You feel that, during the the stadium battle scenes, you know, in particular with the horses and the chariots, it really thunders to life. Just the overall swords going against shields, it's all felt, and it just sounds wonderful. This is a very, very immersive sound experience. One of the best I've heard in this type of movie, and overall, a very pleasing audio presentation from DTS:X. For the picture quality of Gladiator on 4K, I'm going to give this one a solid A. I think it's very strong. There's a lot of good boost in color, level of detail, black levels. Dolby Vision does a fine job. Just a couple of soft spots from the film negative really kind of hurt the overall score, but I think, you know, they're few and far between, and you really have to be looking for them to notice. For the audio mix, I'm going to give this one a solid A+. This is just an immersive, overall filling kind of audio presentation. It sounds wonderful. All the speakers are utilized very well. Everything works, and it's really just a beautiful demo-worthy audio experience. So that is my review of Gladiator in 4K. Let me know in the comment section below if you're a fan of the movie, and if you have the 4K, what do you think of it? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.